Hey guys.
Hey guys.
Welcome back. I'm back. Woo! I'm back, baby.
I'm back, baby.
So I just flew back from Italy and boy are my arms tired. That would never get old, I swear. What a trip. That was pretty amazing. I saw a lot. I'm trying to articulate my thoughts right now, and that's hard to do. First of all, forgive me as I got sick literally on the plane ride home. I'm not complaining. I will take getting sick on the flight home versus the flight there or getting sick there. So whatever, I don't care. It's just fine. So just bear with me that I am a little under the weather. This is me under a little weather. Sometimes when I get sick though, I feel like I sound like the guy from Bob's Burger. Tita, yeah, I don't think you should actually go do that. Anyways, I wrote down a few notes on my phone to actually what I saw to what to go over because there is literally so much. So what I want to do right now is explain something really quick. The next few weeks on Fridays, I'm gonna release the videos of my trip. I brought the camera with the Sony. The A5000, I brought that with. I vlogged everything, but what I try to do is make it a vacation first. So it might not be the greatest footage, whatever, but I got to record some really cool things. I did some really cool captures of the landscape there. Just everything is just so different. It's just so beautiful, or benissimo. The mountains, I can't explain to you what I saw, which is why vlogging it and be able to show you over the course of the next few weeks, you'll be able to see it. So what I'm gonna do is every Friday I'm gonna try to do is release one video of each day that I've done. You know, traveled, went to Rome, went to Sorrento, went to Positano, went to Capri Island, etc. Stay tuned each week as each Friday will be a new episode of the trip, including other content as we go on. But those are ones you're gonna want to watch out for because I mean. I will say, like, I did capture some pretty good stuff, so I definitely look forward to that. Okay, that said, before you watch those videos, though, I want to go over a few things so that when you do watch them, you pay attention to what I'm talking about, as I might not be able to capture it, or might not be able to talk to or explain what I'm going on, but if you can kind of have a visual set of what I'm trying to explain to you is what to keep an eye out for, you might be able to soak in the experience a little bit better, as that's what I was able to go through. So why I'm explaining this now is I want to share that experience with you as best I can through video. It's not like you were actually there, but to actually have some kind of content that's a little bit better and ahead of the game, you'll be able to you'll have a better chance of seeing and experiencing it for the better. Okay, so let's go over what I wrote down. Today is some Troy's notes. Troy's notes. All right, this is another random thing. Great. Woo! Everything is smaller and tighter, and what I mean, like the streets are very compact. We are very blessed here in America. We are extremely blessed. Like, we have 2 lanes, 3 lanes. We can get up to 60, 70 miles per hour. We have highways. It's not really like that over in Italy, especially in Rome and Positano. Like, the main streets were very tight, and like the sidewalks, you didn't have that much room to walk on. And I'm not complaining. That's just the lifestyle. That's what I saw over there. It was really cool. So with that being so tight, like the buildings and everything like that, the scooters were like. Let me first of all say, everyone pretty much has a scooter. Everyone and their mother, and I literally mean that. Everyone and their mother. I saw mothers like riding scooters. I saw a guy taking a turn on his scooter, and he was walking his dog on the street. And it's all right, whatever, cool. Yeah, that's what when in Rome. When it was rain out, they had like the full shields on the scooters themselves. They would color their handlebars, and they would wear helmets. They would wear certain gear. And they would have like, even on the rainy days, they'd ride no problem, which even kind of like questioned my manhood a little bit. Like, I get a little nervous sometimes when it rains. They're just like, whatever. Man card, take it away. Okay, I'll get it back later. There wasn't that many bugs. That's weird, right? But honestly, like, all the windows in Italy, they didn't have any screens. It was like you open up the window, you open it up, and you could see the world. Any floor, any of the hotels that we stayed at, and there's never a screen in it all. So I leave the hotel open, the windows open, and hang out for a little bit, get a great fresh breeze in that nice air. There wasn't that many bugs. That was actually pretty cool. I was impressed by that. Here, like in Chicago, if I leave my screen open, my window open, and I have like a hole in the screen a little bit, like they just like come in. Where did you, don't fly at the light for No, didn't have to deal with that. That was kind of cool. That was a plus. Let's keep it going. Especially in Rome, a lot of the roads were all brick roads. They were layered up. A lot of them were uneven. A lot of times I kept stumbling. I was like drunk. I was like, how do you even, like, okay, I felt like I was drunk. I was not drunk, but I felt like I was like, how does anyone navigate these streets? Like, it was bad. Like, you just slide your foot forward and boom, and you're just like, ah! A lot of uneven. It was hard to walk on. That was kind of cool. And almost like a good percent of that was brick roads and brick sidewalks. That was kind of interesting to see that. I don't really get to see that here. A lot more people spoke English than I thought. A good amount of people, actually. So like I did learn a lot of Italian. I know it didn't seem like that in my videos I was saying I was going, but I did learn a lot. I'd walk up to someone and be like, buongiorno, and they'd be like, buongiorno, and then I'd be like, parla inglese, and then they'd be like, si, or they'd be like, yes, I speak English, which was weird though, because, and it wasn't just me, but I would be like, okay, it's great, you speak English, and then I'd be like, do you know where a train station is? It's like, why did I freaking start talking to them like they're stupid? They're not, but it's an observation. I saw other people start doing it, so I wasn't kicking myself too hard, because it's like I don't like treating people that way. I like to treat people with respect. Respect is something I like to earn and like to give. So, but I was kind of like making fun of myself, like, why am I doing that? It's like. And then on the flip side, we were taking pictures, and this one woman came up to us and says, excuse me, do you speak English? And I was like, si. I was like, why did I just respond yes in Italian when she asked me if I spoke English, when she clearly was an English person? Like, she was probably a tourist. She wanted to help us take a picture, but I'm like, I walked away later, like, I wonder if that lady was like, is that guy completely retarded? Like, what's wrong with him? Is he like, Americans weird like that? I think she was British or English. I wanted to ask him if he spoke English, and he said yes in Italian. What the bloody hell? Back to the kind of scooter thing, driving is crazy. It is cray-cray. I don't know if I captured a lot of that, but a lot of it is like, because the streets are so tight, the scooters, like, will, like, if you're driving in a car, and like most people have smart cars, compact cars, so a lot of scooters just pass you on oncoming traffic and barely miss the other side of coming cars. Like, it's like it's nothing. Like, it really taught me what to like worry about here in America, like when people are driving, like, because if anyone drove like that here, everyone would be like, you flipping A. It would have been a completely different experience. But there, it's just like, I kind of got used to the norm of that, actually. And also, because I went there and saw all this stuff, like, they walk really fast, they drive like efficiently, quick. I, kind of learned a little more about me and my heritage and my background, and started like, I always questioned about me, like, why do I do that? Why can't I be like everyone else here? But now I kind of get like, hey, it's just kind of like how it is. And so I appreciate a little bit more that where I've come from, I'm not questioning it so much. I still have to adapt here, but whatever. One thing else too, water was hard to find. If you're gonna travel over there, just be prepared to stock up on water when you can. I mean, drinking water. It's just like, and I mean, like, it wasn't hard to find. I should say water for free was hard to find. Go to a table in restaurants, there's literally like no free water. It's not included. You pay for the bottled water there. You can find if your hotel like does has like a jug of water opener like that, something like that, and you have like a little water bottle, fill that bad boy up, and you keep that with you. That stuff is gold for sure. And this is another part. This is for the bathroom time. For the business of for going dookie, if you will. Dookie is a hard thing to do outside of your controlled environment. What that means is, like, your hotel's pretty much set up, which is nice. It's got toilet seat, and then a bidet. No toilet paper, everything inside your own hotel. That's your controlled environment. So when you wake up, definitely make plans to do your dookie, because if you go out there and you gotta make after you lunch or dinner or whatever it is, you eat that and you drink that coffee, like, whoa, something's kicking in. A lot of places will either charge you, or they don't even have toilet seats sometimes. It's not the best place to go. So like we kind of have a luxury here of making dookie. No wonder why we sat on our phones on Reddit all day and just. Speaking of dookie, when it's because of my diet, I guess. When I would go to break wind, it was quite pleasant. It's kind of like a pasty. I'm not joking. I'm literally like not making a joke here. And like, good one. Yeah, you ate a lot of pasta and pizza in your mouth like it. I'm being legit. Like, I was like, ha. Okay, hey man, don't judge. Everyone loves their own brand. Toilets. Getting back to toilets, they have 2 buttons. One's a bigger one, and then like on an angle, and then one's a smaller one. I guess the one it was usually one on the right. I usually just use the one on the right. I guess that's for, number 1. The other one was for number 2. Do we? I mean, it's not like anyone come in here and be like, oh no, you're not supposed, like they didn't pay attention to what I was doing. Like, no, sir, senora, you know. Another thing I realized too is that the world is a very, very big place. That really set in. That set home. Like to see life happening like that in another country, just like so live and just in the moment. Wow, you know, and then picturing life happening back where I live, and it just like, I mean, I knew about that, but it put it into perspective more. It really set in that the world is such a big, vast place. I just appreciate life in a different aspect so much better now. It was really cool to see that. Oh, and then police ambulance is like 24/7. I heard that a lot. I just be outside roaming here, just like, all right, we get it. Really? American music was on a lot more than I thought. The music I rarely hear. Maybe it's because I was in touristy areas, maybe sometimes, but not that. A lot of American hits, and it was kind of sometimes like weird '80s hits that I hadn't heard like in ages, or it was like some kind of recent kind of music. But most of it was kind of like off, like, oh, I haven't heard this song, or I haven't heard it in a while. And it's all spoken in English. I was kind of disappointed. I didn't really want to hear American music. I don't know. Your personal bubble is pretty much gone. It's a lot. Everyone's just kind of in your face, and actually you just kind of just get used to it. I mean, actually, it wasn't bad. Like people really didn't really smell or have a bad scent over there. Like I'm not joking. Like usually when some people get close to me, it's kind of like, yo man, I could smell like last night's dinner. Get away from me. That wasn't really an issue over there. And then the trains, public transportation in Italy, like puts us to shame. It's amazing. Like you can just walk 15 minutes, go to train stations. We took some of the trains that go really fast. Like it was very convenient. Didn't cost that much. I mean, there was ferry rides too. Cab rides were too expensive. Navigating on there, you can just wake up, walk down your hotel, walk down to the train station, walk down to the ferry area, and you can pretty much go at anywhere with your fingertips. And on the flip side, where you got somewhere, everything was pretty much in walking distance. That was really cool. I appreciate that a lot. That made the trip a lot easier. However, though, it's like the first time you do it though, when you got to the especially Rome's train station, it's flipping huge. It's gigantic. I'm not complaining, but like. It was my first time, and I get in the system, so you're like, oh, okay, where do I go? Oh, where's the train? Oh, okay, look at the ticket. Oh, okay, I think, where's that sign? Okay. And coming back, it was like, this is nothing. This is not a big deal, you know. Except when I tried to get it to the airport, that was a little bit, the system was a little different, so I went through the stressing mode again. But once you get all over that, dude, can't recommend it enough. That's gonna wrap it up. So stay tuned next week for the first vlog of the Italy trip, and then after that will be slowly released at the following week. And please, any comments below or questions that you want to hear about the trip, anything I missed out or anything like that. And I hope you enjoyed this, and keep watching. And yeah, awesome, cool times. Exhaust, like every time you start your car, I can just hear it in the video. Oh my god, it's like I want to go underneath there and weld it. Like I know the flex pipe is broken on that guy's van. It's just kind of like, you know, Paul Walker is not. That was wrong.